What's up guys, in today's video I'm going to be talking about the Wet n Wild and SpongeBob collection that just got dropped. By the time I'm posting this, it probably have been out for a while, but these videos do low-key take a long time to do, so sorry. Anyways, I'm going to be talking about each product and I'm going to be trying all of them. I'm going to do 3 different eyeshadow looks so you guys can maybe see some different ideas, get inspired a little bit. But yeah, we're going to go ahead and get right into the video. Alright, the first thing we have is the eyeliner and stamp. The one that they sent me is called Parties Here. It retails for $7.98 and is a liner and stamp combo. So it's double-sided and claims to be long-lasting. It's a really pretty green, but the only thing is I don't know what I would do with the stamp. I don't know when I would use a stamp. Next up, we have their mascara. It's the SpongeBob SquarePants Splash On Waterproof Mascara. This also retails for $7.98. This claims to be a long-wearing formula that lifts the lashes. I used to have this idea that all mascaras were made just the same, as long as there's product in there, I'll be fine. But after trying some really bad mascaras, that's no longer my claim, and I do think bristles matter and the brush matters or whatever, and the formula matters, so I will actually have an opinion on their mascara. Alright, the next thing that we have is the SpongeBob SquarePants Fun Eye and Face Palette. So Fun Eye and Face Palette. This retails for $14 and is a 16 shade palette. It's buttery soft and has an ultra blendable formula that's meant to be able to build multi-dimensional looks that last. It's packed with mattes, shimmers, satins, and glitters. I really enjoyed swatching these just because genuinely the formula is buttery. I'm really excited to see how they look on the face. Okay, the next thing are the lip oils. So there's 3 of them. There's one that's inspired by SpongeBob, Patrick, and then Mr. Krabs. So these are cooling lip oils that retail for $6.50, and they're meant to not only cool your lips but provide a shimmer and nourish them. There's also the Kelp Shake Dual Phase Dewy Setting Mist. This retails for $14. Wet n Wild says that this is an innovative 2-phase formula that provides the perfect balance to set and refresh your skin. It seems to be lightweight, breathable, and give you a flawless finish. Now, I am a very oily skin girl, so I really stray away from dewy anything. So I am really interested to see how the setting spray not only works, but if it lasts. We also have the Underwater Wonder Liquid Blush. This is a coral pink. It retails for $9.50 and it adds the perfect splash of color to your cheeks. Soft matte finish and be buildable and blendable. I'm really interested in seeing how this shows up on my skin just because it's kind of looking a little ashy in the swatch. I ended up blending it out. I don't know if I have a clip of it, but I don't know. I won't judge it until I see it on my face. Now for the random miscellaneous kind of stuff. This retails for $6.25 and is apparently designed with an unique hydrophilic, okay, whatever, material that absorbs less makeup and leaves makeup streak free. They also say it's multifunctional because boy is this a weird shape. It says that the smaller side is perfect for precise application and the larger side provides an all over effortless blend. I'm really interested in seeing how this makeup sponge actually works because I love a good triangle, because I love when I can just get in all my crevices. So next up we have the Serving Up Smiles eyelash curler. I got this one in the SpongeBob one. It's gold and it has a little charm. A lot of these things have charms on them, which is cute, but it's other than keeping it on there and that's kind of going to take up a little bit more space, are they collectibles? I wonder if they're collectible. No, but I don't know. Anyways, they're cute. Lastly, there are the SpongeBob Face and Gems. Could not find a price on this literally anywhere, but it's made of iridescent and colored gems that will add instant drama and sparkle to your makeup look. Just a little disclaimer, it was really hard to find individual pieces of this PR box, and that does include the price. That's why I don't have the price for the last one, the Face and Gems. The Face and Body Gems. Anyways, if the price wasn't available on the Wet n Wild website, I looked on the Ulta website. So those are the only 2 places I looked for all these products. I think the only place I could find the iridescent things maybe was Walmart on their website, but it's, I don't know why it's kind of hard to find. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get into the 3 looks that I'm doing with this collection, and I will see you guys at the end of the video. Bye. back. I'm going to tell you guys my thoughts and opinions on everything now that I've tried everything out and I've put it on my face, and I really have like a real life opinion and like perception of the products. I don't know if there's anything I'd repurchase, but we're going to go through the list one by one and we're going to determine that. So, starting off with the eyeliner. The eyeliner was fine. I just don't see myself using the stamp literally ever. Literally ever. Unless and you'll see this with a lot of these products, unless I'm doing a SpongeBob themed look, I wouldn't use it. I wouldn't. So I wouldn't buy it, just because if I'm gonna buy a dual ended thing, I want to be able to use both sides, and I really wouldn't be using it. Next thing is the mascara. The mascara is garbage. It did nothing for my lashes. I said this earlier. I used to have the opinion that any mascara is a good mascara. I just need the product. No, it was terrible. Didn't like it, but it also could have been like, I know there's like different wands for different eyelash lengths and thicknesses and all that kind of stuff. I don't care for it. Yeah, moving on. Face palette, the eye and face palette, not bad. The only reason I wouldn't re-buy it is because the color scheme is just not something that I would go for. If I like the color scheme a bit more, I would easily rebuy it. The formula was great. I loved how it showed up on my eyes. It was very bright. It was very pigmented. The only thing I will say The only thing that I will say is I've noticed this whenever I do a brightly colored look, there seems to be like patchiness every now and then on the eyes. I don't know what this is. Maybe it's the fact that I don't use a real life primer. I only use concealer, but I'm not gonna buy one. So yeah. If you like basically if you like the color scheme, I would get it. I think the formula of it is really good. I like the color payoff. If you don't like the color scheme, save your money. Next thing, we got the lip oils. The only reason I don't like the lip oils is because of the sparkles that are in it. I don't know what it is about those. I really don't. I don't know what the difference between that and like the Fenty Beauty gloss bombs are, but I don't like them. I'll use the lip oils as lip prep because they have that cooling sensation, and even cooling. That thing was burning, by the way. Although I don't like lip plumpers of any type, lip coolers, I really don't care. They all do the same thing. They burn, they hurt. I don't like them. I just use them for lip prep so I don't waste the product, but yeah, I wouldn't rebuy it. Packaging is super cute though, like with the charms. That's super cute. Dewy setting mist, mid. I'll definitely use it for filming. I think it'll be really good if I want like a dewy look, but I don't actually want to be dewy all day. Or if it's just for the sake of like a trend, or like I'm filming something where I want it to be a little bit more dewy, skin like natural vibe kind of thing. But I cannot see myself ever doing a full face of makeup and grabbing that and being like, yeah, this is the one. It will never be the one. It will never be the one. By the time I washed my makeup off, less than 30 minutes after using it, my face felt so greasy. But I have oily skin, so that might be part of it. That might not be part of it. I don't know, and I really don't care. Let's go into this blush. This blush was garbage. Y'all, I like Wet n Wild. Like, they do have some good products. This collection just was not it for the most part. I'm gonna give you guys like 2 seconds to guess why I didn't like it. Yeah, because how am I gonna use this? I had to use so much to get it to show up, and even then it didn't show up. First of all, the formula is terrible and the color is terrible. The color did not show up at all. The formula was like chalky, but then it wasn't chalky, and then it was like picking up makeup. It just was not good. Like, it was not a pleasant experience. And if I'm gonna pay for a liquid blush, like, I'm gonna have to like actually be able to use it maybe, and I don't want to have to use half the bottle to get it to show up, and then by then it's already taken off half my makeup and it feels weird. um yeah, I don't, yeah, not a fan. What else do we have? We have the sponge. What in the world? Who was in the lab? It was like, yeah, team, this is it. And it was approved. I couldn't even use it. I really couldn't even use it. Like, what do you mean I'm gonna use this rounded thing under my, I literally, if you want any sort of preciseness in your makeup, do not get that sponge because it's so bad. Like, sure, like I could blend out the rest of my face with like the head part, but what is the point of me spending $6 on a beauty blender if I can't use it to like do my foundation and my under eye concealer? Like, you know what I mean? If I'm gonna spend that much, I might as well get like the Juno & Co one. It's like $5 and it's like literally one of my favorite sponges ever, which not sponsored, but like same thing with mascara. I might as well spend like, I don't even know how much the Fenty Beauty one is or the Lancome one, but they do wonders for my lashes. So it's like, you know what I mean? They're just, I don't know. quality, thoughtfulness, not really there. Eyelash curler, if you need an eyelash curler, sure, get one. If you don't get one. It's an eyelash curler. It's not that crazy for it to be limited edition. I'm sorry, a limited edition color of a okay. The charms are cute. The charms are cute. Yeah, that's all I have to say about the charms. And the face and body gems, where am I gonna let me, because I don't think I showed you guys. But where am I gonna go with this? Where am I gonna go with this on my face? Now, the coral, cute. The little star, or the stars, girl, the little flowers, cute. Where am I gonna go with a burger gem on me? Where am I gonna put it? You know, like what am I gonna do with this? Quick, tell me, what am I like? That's just how I felt with this entire collection, is like, what am I gonna do with this? How am I, where am I gonna, what? Especially that blush. I knew as soon as I saw that blush, I was like, yeah, this is not gonna work. But you know what? I'll try it. I'll try it out. And it didn't work. So yeah. But yeah, those are my final thoughts on this. I'm not editing this. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not editing this whole ramble thing. So I hope you enjoyed. Put it in 2x speed. I hope you did that, because I don't know if I talked quick enough. But disclaimer, I don't want to come off as sounding like ungrateful for being like sent stuff for literally free. I'm just not gonna sit here and lie to y'all. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and lie and play in y'all's face and be like, yeah, like I don't like the products. And as someone who, like I've mentioned, I just graduated college, like post-grad life is tough. If I'm gonna be spending my money, it's gonna be on stuff that I would literally like, oh my gosh, I would rebuy it again and again, or it's a really good product. And so I'm coming from the perspective of like, is this something I would pay for? And honestly, for this collection, nothing. I wouldn't buy a single thing out of this collection. So just keeping it honest. If anyone from Wet n Wild is watching this, I do like some of y'all's products. I promise these just weren't it. Yeah, so I'm gonna keep it honest here, and I will see you guys in the next video. I hope you enjoyed. Sorry for this situation, the scuffed outro, but yeah, okay. Bye.